These guys are only 4 weeks old. I mean, look at how unbelievably cute they are.
What is this?
Crested Gecko in Alzonia.
This is a Crested Gecko Alzonia?
Wait a second, wait a second. Did you really not know that was a Crested Gecko? Hey, good morning, everybody. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's raining. And I'm here with Chewy, and we're going on an adventure. What the heck are you doing? Dude, it's like freaking 9 o'clock in the morning, man.
We have a show, Hen Dog.
What the heck?
It's called priming.
Oh my gosh. Guys, seriously, don't ever do what Chewy is doing. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and he's spiking his drink. I don't drink, I don't do drugs, anything like that, and I'm traveling with this guy in the morning. He's drinking. It should make for a pretty interesting day.
Oh, it's gonna be fun, Daddy.
So we made it to Indiana. It's actually my buddy Scott Smith, the All Animal Expo that I go to in Chicago. He opened up this one, so I had to come and support him on this first inaugural show. So Chewy and myself are running in. We're gonna find some cool animals, meet some cool people. What do you say we just go check this place out? So I've been here 5 minutes and already I found something that I think I might buy. I really want to get some Uromastyx because I've said at the zoo it'd be really cool to have them. And look at how cute this little monkey is. This thing is so amazing. I'm not 100% sure yet, but this definitely caught my eyes. One of the things I definitely said I wanted to add was a Uromastyx. After, you know, spending some time with my buddy Ben's Uromastyx, they're just so cute and so unusual, little chubby monkeys for sure. So I don't know, I might pick this guy up. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna still look around a little bit more, but this one might be coming home with me. Oh my gosh, that animal is so freaking awesome. And you guys know I got that little lychee. I just cannot wait till it gets this big. As a matter of fact, I didn't tell you, our little lychee is named Bertha, by the way. But this is eventually how big she's gonna get. I mean, look at how amazing that is. Certainly one of the coolest geckos on the planet. Like I had mentioned, this is the very first show that has ever happened here in Hammond, Indiana. Of course, Scott Smith is the one from Wheaton. I've been to his show a bunch. The thing that's really interesting is that Scott actually took the very first person in line here and they didn't know, and what are you doing?
So you get a free pass to any of my shows for a year.
So we are literally gonna go present this guy with a pass for all access to any of his shows for an entire year for being the very first one. How cool is that, huh? Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you.
How cool is that? So now he gets into the show for an entire year for free, whether it's Hammond, Indiana, Wheaton, Illinois. Congratulations, man. Right. Good for being here early. Look at this little cute monkey here. This, of course, is a Hairless Dumbo Rex. It's a recessive mutation in rats, and they're so cool. I tell you what, if anyone has ever had the opportunity to work with rats, they are such amazing animals. I mean, dead serious. They're one of the smartest mammals out there. Super good pets. You know, I know we feed them to snakes and stuff like that, but the truth is that I love rats, and if you ever want a super neat animal that you can interact with, definitely consider a rat. I mean, I've seen people train rats to do amazing things, and look at how cute that little thing is. I mean, I love that animal. Ooh, doggy, take a look at the size of this skink. That is one big monster right there. I tell you what, that has to be one of the biggest skinks I've ever seen. Wow. That is a beastie. I wish some of my northerns got this big because I've never seen one like that before. Wow, that is impressive. And speaking of impressive, take a look at this right here. This, of course, is a Leopard Tortoise, but this is like a reduced pattern one. They call it an ivory, and it just basically is an animal that has a lot less pattern on it, a lot more color. That is one gorgeous animal. And Leopard Tortoises get pretty large. You know, a lot of people think they're a smaller tortoise, but truth is they get pretty large. I mean, they're much larger than, say, redfoots or yellowfoots. So this guy is about 5.5 years old. It's got a long, long way to go till it's adult. Not to mention, it's going to live like 100 years. These are such amazing snakes. Of course, this is a Rosy Boa, and it's something that I used to work with a lot. There's a whole bunch of localities all over the place, different subspecies that are really amazing. For a little boa, they are really cool. I mean, this is basically an adult female here, so they really don't get much larger. They are a live bearer. They'll have, 3 to 5 babies, somewhere in that range, and as you can see, they are super cool. So, there's a lot of options. If you want a boa, but you don't want a monster boa, I mean, something like a sand boa or a Rosy Boa are a great, great alternative. And again, they come in a bunch of different colors. They can go from like these here, black and silver. They can be like tan and rust color. I mean, they're really an awesome animal. And again, they're super placid, super easy to work with. So if you ever want something really cool, definitely look at Rosy Boas. I don't do nearly as many reptile shows as I used to do. I'm just so busy and stuff like that, and we don't vend at reptile shows anymore. But this is really where like my passion started with shows like this. And I mean, there's so many cool animals. And take a look at you know, cool ball pythons. Oh, look at these guys, little chinchillas. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And that's one of the things that's great about these all animal expos is that there's reptiles, there's small animals, there's all kinds of stuff. I mean, a table full of really cool leopard geckos. Look at how big that one is. That one is absolutely gorgeous. You guys know that I always love meeting people at reptile shows. I love seeing the animals, but the people are what really just make me so happy. She came all the way from Chicago to come visit me, and she said her favorite animal is snakes, and now you're holding a little firefly ball python. What do you think?
It's cool.
Is it cool? That's awesome. I tell you what, this is what I live for, guys. You know, it's been such a great time at this show. We've been able to just talk to a lot of people, show a bunch of really cool animals off, and it's been an absolutely amazing thing. And there's certainly been some crazy cool animals like this olive python here. I mean, take a look at this. A lot of times olive pythons can be a little bit touchy, but this one is unbelievably tame. Now, this will eventually get a good, 7 to 9 foot, believe it or not. So they're a pretty heavy animal. One of the more heavy-bodied animals in Australia for sure, but this guy is an absolute beauty and puppy dog tame. I'm here at the Wilcox Reptile and Supply Company's table, and they have some really cute animals. Take a look at this little cute monkey here. This, of course, is a red-footed tortoise. I love red-footed tortoises because they're kind of that perfect tortoise that doesn't get too big, but it's big enough that it's still pretty darn impressive. I mean, a friend of mine used to breed these down in Florida, and he said they were kind of like shelled chickens. He would just collect eggs all the time from them, and they were super simple, and they're certainly one of the cutest little faced tortoises that I've ever seen. Earlier I showed you guys that really big Indo blue-tongued skink. Well, these are little babies of the same exact locality. These guys are only 4 weeks old. I mean, look at how unbelievably cute they are. I absolutely love blue-tongued skinks, and these guys are just the cutest little thing. Oh my god, I can't wait till we have more baby northerns and easterns when I get back home. Oh, these things are absolutely incredible.
Okay, this is a Pac-Man Frog from Argentina. It's really happy, but I got it. And we're here at where are we? Oh, Indiana.
Okay, your number.
What are you doing?
Yeah, so hold your finger in front of his nose. He won't bite you.
Oh yeah, I've heard that before.
This time he literally won't. Glenn
Here,
has been
take
with
the
me
frog.
since-
Take the frog.
Yes, Glenn has been with me since he was.
Chewy, you're supposed to be educating us about the frog.
Okay, that was a frog. Algenius Frogenius. Look it.
One of the things that's cool about these shows is that people just like carry their pets around and not just reptiles. Look at this right here. What's his name?
Peanut butter.
This is Peanut Butter?
Yeah.
Oh my
You
god.
buy him over there, in that corner over there. All the people.
Did you just get it?
No, I own the shop.
Oh, so you own these guys?
Yep.
So you breed them?
Yeah, 11. I've got 11 of them.
11 baby peanut butters?
They're not all looking like peanut butter.
What is this?
Crested Gecko, New Caledonia.
This is a Crested Gecko Elzonia.
Wait a second. Did you really not know that was a Crested Gecko?
I forgot.
He literally had to ask her.
So many animals.
If
No,
it
it looked like a lychee. It looked like,
Well, it's
no,
a
a gargoyle.
racket
A gargoyle. It looked like a gargoyle. Okay, let me start over.
Yeah.
This is a Crested Gecko Arizonian phase from Arizonia. I saw him at Christmas.
All right, guys, so the show is kind of winding down. It's been an absolutely amazing day. It's the very first show, so it's kind of just the start of things, but I think this is going to be a really fun show to come to in 6 months, a year, 2 years from now, so I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, how awesome was this? We definitely met a lot of cool people and a lot of cool animals, but it's time for me and Chewy to get on the road. And I'm back home. My daughter Jade is in town, and of course her puppy, Miko. So Lori, it sounds like you had a full day of dog sitting.
Yes, we had a really fun time with the dogs, and we went and saw
Looks like
Becca's
Phoebe's
baby. Phoebe was playing hard all day. Yes. She outdid Miko.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Jade,
which
your
says a
dog
lot.
came and beat my dog up?
No,
I
vice
think it was the other way
versa.
Phoebe would never do that. How about you, Zusi? How did you feel about this? How was Zusi?
He was just commenting, barking the whole Yeah. Just like Thanks.
And just for a little update, I did not get that Uromastyx, although I definitely want Uromastyx at the zoo. The truth is that I'm just not ready with the setup for him yet, and I didn't want to get an animal and not have any idea how I was going to set it up. I mean, sure, I have enough stuff around that. I'm sure I could have figured it out, but I didn't think it was kind of the right thing right now. I'm leaving for Texas, got other things going on, so I thought, you know what, I'll get a Uromastyx when we get up and rolling at the zoo, or just before we open up when we already have something available. I think that's probably the better and probably more responsible thing. So definitely Uromastyx, definitely soon, but not today. Regardless, we had an amazing time at the show. It was really fun to see my friends, meet a lot of new people, see some amazing animals, have some time with Chewy. It's always fun to hang out with Chewy, and I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing and kind of joining us on this adventure. Thank you guys for joining me, and I hope that you have an absolutely amazing day, evening, night, whenever you happen to be watching. Do me a couple favors really quick. Can you hit that like button, make a comment, turn those post notifications on. Remember to be kind to someone today, and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.